Hi there folks, Football News is back with the latest news and insights from the world of football. Hit the like button and let's get the show on the pitch. Chelsea have announced the signing of centre-back Tosin Adarabioyo from Fulham on a free transfer. The contract is valid for 4 years. Barca's super talent Pau Cubarsí has been left out of Spain's Euro 2024 squad list. Alex Garcia and Marcos Llorente were also cut from the tournament. Francesco Camarda has inked his first professional contract with AC Milan. The agreement will last until the summer of 2027. Jack Grealish will not travel with England to this summer's European Championships. Gareth Southgate excluded him from the squad list. Harry Maguire will miss the event due to injury. I will spend my time with my family mostly, and I will be working on my youth academy in Madrid as planned. The Icon League, which I founded with Elias Nerlich, will also start in September. Toni Kroos shared. Julian Nagelsmann has excluded Stuttgart goalkeeper Alexander Nübel from Germany's Euro 2024 final lineup. All other players from the list remain the same. The England national team took only one shot on target in a friendly against Iceland and lost 0-1. Bayer Leverkusen have signed a 5-year contract with 19-year-old Rennes centre-back Jean-Noël Belochan. The transfer fee is 15 million euros. He will replace Jonathan Tah in the team. The legendary Thiago Silva has arrived in Brazil, where he will be playing for his boyhood club Fluminense. The legendary Jamie Vardy has renewed his contract with Leicester City for another year. David Ancelotti has turned down offers to take over Leicester City and Rennes. He wants to work as his father's assistant at Real Madrid for at least 1 more year. 19 out of 20 English Premier League clubs have voted to continue using the VAR system. Only Wolverhampton are against it. Newcastle United have unveiled their new home kit for the 2024-25 campaign. Benfica representatives have already had contact with Man United striker Mason Greenwood. The footballer took time to think about the matter. Saudi Arabia wouldn't stop me. The level will only rise there, to a much higher level than many people think. More and more footballers will tend to play there. All the major European top clubs know that. Saudi Arabia is coming, Romelu Lukaku noted. Juventus are offering a contract to goalkeeper Andriy Lunin. He is seen as a replacement for Wojciech Szczesny. Instead of Sergio Conceição, Porto will be coached by his former assistant Vitor Bruno, with whom the club has penned a 2-year deal. Leaving Chelsea has been my biggest mistake. There was a good basis to stay there and continue at the club. I made a big mistake at that moment. We won the Europa League. The project was great, but I wanted to return to Italy, unfortunately. Maurizio Sarri claimed. Hansi Flick is not counting on centre-back Eric Garcia. The player is interested in staying at Girona. The clubs will hold talks soon. Atletico Madrid have opened talks with Real Sociedad and Spain's centre-back Robin Lenormand. His release clause is worth 50 million euros. Genoa are trying to buy out the contract of right-back Jet Spence from Tottenham Hotspur after his successful loan spell at the Red and Blues ranks. The clubs are close to reaching an agreement. AS Roma head coach Daniele De Rossi will soon receive a new contract, which will last until the summer of 2027. The club is very delighted with the club's performances under his management. Villarreal are working on a transfer of Nicolo Zaniolo, whose rights belong to Galatasaray. The deal is a priority for the Yellow Submarine. Denzel Dumfries has told me he wants to stay. He is happy to continue here. He will discuss his contract soon. In case there will be new proposals, we will talk with Denzel, but he is happy here, Inter Milan director Ausilio informed. The legendary Cesc Fabregas will soon sign a long-term contract with Como as a team's head coach. PSV winger Irvin Chucky Lozano has joined a new MLS side, San Diego FC. Real Sociedad are in talks with Man City over the transfer of left-back Sergio Gomez. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his company Ineos, who are co-owners of Man United, are looking to sell French club Nice as a long-term solution to abide by UEFA rules. Riccardo Orsolini, Ivan Provedel, and Samuel Ricci were not selected for Italy's final Euro 2024 squad. AC Milan have informed Bologna that they plan to trigger the release clause of their top scorer, Joshua Zirkzee, which is worth 40 million euros. Juventus forward Arkadiusz Milik is doubtful for Euro 2024 due to an injury he sustained at the start of a friendly against Ukraine. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is contender to become Leicester City's new head coach. Lille's top scorer Jonathan David has informed the club that he will leave in the summer. He has options to pursue his career in England. Former Sparta Prague boss Brian Priske will replace Arne Slot as head coach of Feyenoord. The management of Al Nassr has decided to sell Sadio Mane. They do not like the way he interacts with Cristiano Ronaldo. The league's newcomers Al Qadsiya are showing interest in his services. And now let's have a look at the results of yesterday's friendlies. Moving on to the main news of the release. The candidacy of Mikel Merino is unanimously approved at Barcelona. The club has studied the Real Sociedad central midfielder and is considering him to be the perfect candidate for the role. Before the Euros, Barcelona will not make any attempts to land him, but after the tournament, Blaugrana will become more active in this matter. The transfer fee is likely to be 25 million euros, with Real Sociedad receiving another 5 million as a bonus. Barca consider this amount fair since Merino has a year left in his contract. On top of that, in the summer of 2025, Barcelona dream of bringing in Florian Wirtz. Deco is a big fan of Bayer's star, whereas Wirtz himself is supported Barca as a kid. If the Catalans succeed in finding enough money for this deal, they will definitely be among the candidates for Wirtz. The club also believes that Wirtz could become Barca's new superstar. Manchester City striker Julian Alvarez is one of the most targeted players on the transfer market this summer. Several top clubs are keen on having Alvarez join their ranks. These clubs include PSG, Chelsea, and Atletico Madrid. That said, PSG are considering to be the favorites, as they are looking for a new goal-scoring striker who could replace Mbappe in terms of play style. The Red and Blues see the perfect candidate in Alvarez. However, Man City have no plans to part ways with him, but are willing to consider offers from at least 80 million euros. The Argentine himself has not yet made a decision, but he may quit City if the new club guarantees him a place in the main roster. At Man City, he is losing competition to Erling Haaland. Two of Barcelona's key defenders could leave the club this summer and join the Saudi Pro League. For instance, Al Ittihad have reportedly made Jules Koundé their priority target in order to bolster their defensive line. The club is disappointed with the amount of goals the team conceded last season, which led to a fifth-place finish. To fix the backline problem, Al Ittihad are willing to acquire not only Koundé, but also Ronald Araujo, though it'll be very difficult to convince him to leave. Manchester United's management has not yet made up its mind about Erik ten Hag's future at the club. Man United is still analyzing the past season and discussing the need for the Dutchman's departure. Nevertheless, the Premier League giants have already chosen an ideal candidate to replace Ten Hag. We are talking about England boss Gareth Southgate. Still, the coach will not make any decisions until after Euro 2024. Besides, according to Elite 10 Sport, Man United have already been in contact with Roberto De Zerbi, but he is not a priority for the Red Devils. After the official announcement of Mbappe's move, Carlo Ancelotti had a dinner with representatives of the club's board. At the dinner, the legendary Italian was asked whether he was concerned about Mbappe becoming a problem in the dressing room because of his character and on the pitch because of his ego, after which Ancelotti replied as follows: "How is a player who scores 1 goal per game going to be a problem?" Right, Mbappe will not be a problem. You'll be shocked by Kylian's personality after seeing what he had to give up just to join Madrid. All Madridistas are welcome to check it out. Have a great day and stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.